I'm 65 years old. Most people think at this age it's too late to change, that your story is already written. But I'm here to tell you that's not true. I rebuilt my entire life, not with some grand, complicated plan, but one small habit at a time. If you feel stuck or think your best days are behind you, then you need to hear this. For decades, I thought I was doing everything right. I had routines, I made plans, I set goals, but nothing really stuck. I'd read self-help books, get a burst of motivation, and try to change everything overnight. And every single time, I'd end up right back where I started, feeling even more frustrated. I had the best intentions, but my life wasn't getting better. It felt like I was spinning my wheels, working hard but going nowhere. I have years of experience in trying and failing, and that's why I can finally share what actually works. Now, before I tell you the exact habits that rebuilt my life from the ground up, you need to understand why most of us fail when we try to change. It's not because we're weak or lazy. There's a psychological trap that almost everyone falls into, and it keeps us stuck in a loop. Understanding this trap is the first step to breaking free from it. So stick with me, because what I'm about to explain is the key to making any change last, no matter your age. For years, my life was on autopilot. I was busy, but I wasn't truly alive. Days would blend into weeks, weeks into months, and I'd look back and realize I was just repeating the same patterns, the same mistakes, year after year. It's a strange feeling, being so occupied, yet feeling so stagnant. My days were full, but my life felt empty. I was going through the motions, reacting to whatever life threw at me, instead of consciously creating the life I wanted. It felt like time was just slipping through my fingers, and I had no control. Maybe you know that feeling. The biggest reason I was stuck was a lie I kept telling myself. I'm too old to change. I believed it with every fiber of my being. I thought my personality was set, my habits were carved in stone, and starting over was a young person's game. Other lies I told myself were, it takes too much effort, or the classic, I'll start tomorrow. Tomorrow, of course, never came. These weren't just excuses. They were deep-seated beliefs that paralyzed me. I convinced myself that the comfort of the familiar, even if it was unsatisfying, was safer than the uncertainty of change. But that was the lie that was holding me back, keeping me small. The turning point wasn't some dramatic, life-altering event. It was a quiet moment of self-honesty. I was sitting in my favorite chair, looking out the window, and it just hit me. Rebuilding my life didn't need a giant blueprint or a sudden burst of superhuman motivation. It didn't require me to become a completely different person overnight. All it needed was one small, ridiculously easy, consistent choice, repeated every single day. The idea wasn't to conquer the mountain in one go, but simply to take one single step, and then another the next day. That simple realization shifted everything for me. It was about progress, not perfection. So, what were these magical habits? Well, they weren't magical at all. They were incredibly simple. I didn't overhaul everything at once. I started with just one. My first habit was to get up at the same time every single day. No exceptions. Not to be more productive, but just to prove to myself that I could keep one promise. After a few weeks, I added another. I would write down 3 things I was grateful for. Just 3 sentences. It took less than 5 minutes. Then came the third habit, a 10-minute walk, every morning, rain or shine. No pressure to run a marathon, just 10 minutes of movement. I also learned the powerful habit of saying no to things that drained my energy and didn't align with my new vision for my life. That was it. I rebuilt slowly, habit by habit, and that made all the difference. So why does this simple approach work when grand plans fail? It's because of the power of compounding. One habit might seem tiny and insignificant, a 10-minute walk. What can that really do? But repeat it every single day. It reshapes your mind, your body, and your identity. Consistency is far more powerful than intensity. A short walk every day is infinitely better than one heroic workout every 2 months. These small wins build momentum. They send a message to your brain that says, I am the kind of person who follows through. You're not just doing a habit. You're becoming the person who does that habit. One small choice, repeated daily, literally rewires your brain and reshapes your entire life. Let me give you a concrete example. When I started that 10-minute walk every morning, I didn't think much of it. It was just about moving my body. But something amazing happened. It wasn't just my physical health that changed. That small pocket of time in the morning became my thinking time. It cleared my head. My energy levels for the rest of the day soared. I started feeling more proactive and less reactive. And because I was keeping this one promise to myself, my confidence grew. It was proof that I could change. That simple 10-minute walk wasn't just a walk. It was the foundation upon which I rebuilt my self-trust, my energy, and my entire outlook on life. All from one tiny, consistent action. Now, I want you to take a moment and think. Don't just listen to my story. Apply it to yours. What is one small, almost laughably easy habit that you could start today? Not tomorrow, not next week. Today, what's one tiny action that, if you did it consistently, might just change the course of your life? It could be drinking one glass of water when you wake up, reading one page of a book, or putting your phone away an hour before bed. Think about it. What's your one thing? Listen, you don't need to wait for a new year, a new month, or some perfect moment to begin. That perfect moment is a myth. It will never arrive. The most powerful time you have is right now. The best time to start rebuilding your life, to plant the seeds of the person you want to become, is today. One habit at a time. It's not about being perfect. It's about being present and taking that first small step. I'm 65 and I'm still building. I'm still a work in progress, and that's a beautiful thing. Life isn't about reaching a destination and then stopping. It's about the journey of becoming. The secret isn't motivation or luck. It's tiny choices, repeated every day. Thank you for listening. If this resonated with you, I hope you'll join me on this journey. Follow for more.